subscribe and press this bell icon to never miss another lecture video. Welcome to GATE ESE lecture. We are in lecture number 22 of Signals and System, and here we are in third module, that is continuous time systems. We have done with signals. Now the system part is like there are beautiful mathematical analysis, formulas, question probabilities, like itne beautiful sa like module hai, I can't say. Okay, I just like, I'll not say this is my favorite module, but you guys are going to love it because we're going to do discuss a lot of questionnaires जो कि आपको normal coaching center में you're not going to get this much amount of questionnaires and this much amount of analysis also, but I'll try my best to pull out all kind of questions. Okay, so just don't skip a single video from this lecture onwards. Okay, now here in this is a video lecture file. We're going to be a introductory video lecture for systems, continuous time system. But before getting into continuous time system, there is a very interesting GATE question that I actually went through. It's a conceptual question. Just let's quickly solve this question, which is from continuous time signal. Okay, first module se hai ye. So it is saying match the column A, column B. It is saying f of t. So pause this video and do solve it. Okay, now let me try let me try it in front of you. Now let's take this first equation, f of t whole into 1 minus u of t equals to 0. Let's see ये किसको belong करता है. Look here carefully. F of t whole into 1 minus u of t tha, I think. U of t equals to 0. I think this was the equation. So this can be written as f of t minus or equals to f of t into u of t. Yes or no? That means f of t equals to, it is saying, listen, look at here. It is saying f of t is nothing but f of t into u of t. That means it is saying what? It is saying f of t. It's a previous year GATE question, my dear friend. This match the column is a previous year GATE question. Okay. So it is saying f of t equals to 0 for t less than 0. Yes or no? That means it is saying f of t is nothing but f of t into ut. That means it is only defined at the positive values of time. Okay, so that means the answer is it is a causal. It's a causal signal. Clear hai? So let me mark it. Let's mark it now. This is a causal signal. This is a causal signal. Let's mark it on a pink. This is a causal signal. Yes or no? Causal signal. Okay, now let's go for f of t plus k into df by dt or f dash t. Let's look at this formula. Question f of t. I'm sorry. It is saying f of t. Look here. Let's solve this. F of t. I'm changing my f actually. K into df by dt equals to 0. I think it is the question, no? K into df by dt, where k is a positive constant, Now if you solve this, let's solve this in this way. 1 plus kd, we know math, equals to 0. You know this math, no? F of t is 1, df by dt will be d derivative of, we'll discuss in the next video lecture regarding this thing. Also we can actually do it into c into e to the power lambda t. ये सारे बात इसके बारे में response में समझेंगे, but here you just have this, we know the basic differentiation, and here you can also, if you solve this, you'll get d equals to minus 1 by k. Okay, So that means f of t you are getting, सर c इंटू ई टू द पावर -1/k। सर फर्स्ट सेमिस्टर का मैथमेटिक्स है सर, फर्स्ट सेमिस्टर का मैथमेटिक्स है सर, मैथ 1 है सर ये। Absolutely correct. So it is nothing but your decreasing exponential graph. It is what? Decreasing exponential graph. Yes or no? So where it is decreasing exponential, so you can mark it here, sorry, decreasing exponential. Clear hai? Now let's solve this also. If you solve this question, you'll get f of t, you'll get f of t plus k into d square f by dt square equals to 0. Now if you solve it, 1 plus kd square equals to 0. That means ds plus or minus j root over of 1 by k. Yes or no? Mathematics. That implies, so f of t will nothing but how much? C into e to the power plus or minus j root over of 1 by k into t. So how it looks like? Sir, it looks like neither exponential, like neither increasing or nor decreasing exponential graph. ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन है क्या वहाँ पे? सर है सर, साइनोसोडियल है सर, साइनोसोडियल है सर. So it will give you a sinusoidal. Clear है ये question? Yes or no? It's a complex exponential. Yes or no? It's a complex exponential. Complex exponential. अगर आप इसको expand करोगे, it's in the Euler format. So it will going to give you a sinusoidal kind of graph. Now the last is f of t g of t minus g of t equals to 0. मैं इसको यहीं पे solve कर लेता हूँ. f of t into g of t, which can also be written, is equals to f of t into g of 0. सर सर ये तो चमत्कार लग रहा है सर. एक ऐसा कोई फंक्शन है जिससे एफ ऑफ टी मल्टीप्लाई करने से ना सर वो जी ऑफ, मतलब वो 0 पे डिफाइंड होता है, बाकी कहीं पे डिफाइंड होता नहीं है. ओके सर, इसको ऐसे अगर लिखोगे ना तो बच्चे समझ सकते हैं सर बच्चे ना गधे हो गए हैं सर, वो नहीं समझ पाते हैं सर. आप ऐसे बोलना चाहते हो कि एक फंक्शन है जी टी जो कि एफ ऑफ टी से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो वो आ जाएगा जी ऑफ 0 और वो फंक्शन को फंक्शन रहा. हाँ, सो सर ये चमत्कारी फंक्शन कोई ऐसा फंक्शन है. अरे सर डायरेक्टली बोलूँ सर, वो सर इम्पल्स ही तो है ना. हाँ, करेक्ट. सो इम्पल्स फंक्शन, इम्पल्स का प्रॉपर्टी है ये. क्लियर है? क्योंकि इट्स अ फंक्शन which is get multiplied, it will only give you the value at the 0. Okay, we have wasted a lot of time here yaar. Okay, now let me it's an introductory class for continuous time system. Now let's start with the continuous time system. My dear friend, please listen to this carefully. Okay, from here we are getting into a very beautiful subject. Okay, now let me start with a response of a linear time, continuous time. Okay, what I'm reading it out. Okay, basically this is actually what are the things that we are going to study in continuous time system. After this class we'll get into response of linear. Okay, I'll read it out at the end. Okay, now let's start the continuous time system. Continuous time system is nothing but it is continuous time system is for analog signal. If that is a physical device, continuous time system is a physical device that operates on continuous time signal called input or excitation, and according to some well-defined rule, according to some well-defined rule, to produce another continuous time signal which is called as output or response. Simple language में बोलूँ आपके, अगर input or excitation और x of t, if this is your continuous time signal है okay, ये इस continuous time signal है, and which transformed input is transformed to output, input is transformed into continuous time signal as well, that is nothing but regarded as the response. If your continuous time signal as an input or excitation get transformed to continuous time signal in the output side as a response, then that system will be regarded as the continuous time system. Or in other words, we can say in this way, continuous time system is responsible to transferring this input or excitation of continuous time signal into continuous time signal as a response. Okay, now representation of continuous time system looks like this. This is the transfer function, and mathematically it is written by like this. That means yt is nothing but the transformation of the input signal, Now let me tell you couple of very important terminology that we are going to actually discuss later in this subject. So mostly we are going to use it linear time invariant system. We always prefer linear time invariant system. What is linear time invariant system, sir? Linear time invariant system matlab a system that has to be linear and it has to be time invariant. Linear matlab it should obey principle of homogeneity and superposition, so that will be regarded as your linear system. And its behavior should not change according to time. Like कुछ धोखेबाज दोस्त होते हैं ना, जो वक्त के साथ बदल जाते हैं, वो टाइम वेरिएंट दोस्त हैं. आपको कुछ ऐसा दोस्त चाहिए एज अ सिस्टम जो टाइम इनवेरिएंट हो. आपको ऐसा गर्लफ्रेंड चाहिए या बॉयफ्रेंड चाहिए जो टाइम इनवेरिएंट हो, जो वक्त के साथ अपने वादा मतलब वादा ना भूल जाए, राइट? सो दैट इज योर टाइम invariant husband or wife, time invariant husband. So it's to operate with a beautiful system, this is the best system, that is linear time invariant system. Sir, nahi samajh mein aa raha hai sir, linear time invariant? We're going to have a detailed analysis on this thing by we'll do each and every examples for each and everything. Don't worry about this. Now let's get into an impulse response. So linear time invariant system, we'll get into that. Okay, don't worry about that, but just have a clarity on this thing कि linear क्या होता है, जो principle of superposition and homogeneity obey करता है, and it is time invariant. And there is another terminology which will going to continuously come, that is impulse response. Impulse response क्या होता है सर? इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स मतलब इम्पल्स इनपुट पे रिस्पॉन्स क्या है? इम्पल्स इनपुट पे रिस्पॉन्स क्या है? दैट इज इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स. मतलब व्हेन योर इनपुट इज इम्पल्स, व्हेन योर इनपुट इज इम्पल्स, द सब्सिक्वेंट रिस्पॉन्स इज नथिंग बट इज योर इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स. एंड दिस इज योर कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिस्टम. And this is your continuous time system which gives a response to the impulse input. That in response is nothing but your impulse response. So we're going to have this kind of terminology again and again, it will come. And what are the things that we are going to discuss actually in this continuous time system is the response of a linear time invariant continuous time system in time domain. So पहला एक बात है कि zero input response, zero state response. What is this thing? Like YZI, YZ is zero input response, zero state response. इसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे next video lecture में. And also we'll solve a lot of questions from this thing. Okay, फिर ये खत्म होने के बाद we'll get into classification of continuous time systems like static, dynamic, time variant, time invariant, causal, non-causal, linear, non-linear, stable, unstable, invertible, non-invertible. ये सारे each and everything we'll get into a detailed study, and we'll get into world of convolution, beautiful things हम यहाँ पे डिस्कशन करेंगे. आपको बड़ा मजे आने वाला है. और द लास्ट पार्ट में हम लोग डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, फॉर्मूलाज, नोट्स, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ बहुत ही मज़ेदार किस्से कहानियाँ हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे इन द लास्ट पार्ट. सो कीप वॉचिंग जेल गेट ESE lecture. Do not skip a single video, it will ruin your life. You need to, now after, if you skip any of the video lecture now, you have to come from फिर beginning से आपको देखना पड़ेगा. So do not, देखिए आपको इतने सारे कहानियाँ हैं ना यहाँ पे, एक्चुअली मैं आपको लिख के प्रेजेंट कर दूंगा अगर कहीं पे बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ. इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग इट डाउन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, मैं पहले से लिख के आपको रिप्रेजेंट कर दूंगा एज अ प्रेजेंटेशन. बट डू नॉट स्किप अ सिंगल वीडियो लेक्चर. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो लेक्चर. डू सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स. सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर ऑफ जीरो इनपुट रिस्पॉन्स, जीरो स्टेट रिस्पॉन्स. टिल देन, सी यू.